guys.
Hi guys.
Welcome again to our channel. My name is Amaka.
My name is Kachi.
And together we are the Perfect Match. Thank you so much for your love and support on our last video. Like, I am still amazed at the show of love. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. This video is an extension of the Mach show, the last episode, with Engineer and Mrs. Ebere Wadoka. They were such an awesome couple, and so we decided to put this extra. Engineer and Mrs. Wadoka shared their experience as it has to do with finding God's will in marriage. And that's what they are here to share.
We had a swell time with them, and we decided to share with you what they shared with us. We couldn't take everything in the last episode of the Mach show. If you haven't seen it, go watch it over here.
Over here.
Why are you pointing at me? Over here.
Over there. Over there.
Go watch it over here. All right?
I decided one day, made up my mind that go and approach her. We were all in Lagos. Now she was serving, I think. And after prayer, went, I met her in her brother's place. And I told her, well, that the Bible says, James.
Oh, you remember the verse?
Wow.
Oh, wow.
First pure, then simple, then easy to entreat.
Wow.
So that I have come because I have a conviction in my heart that you could be my wife. However, well, I'm not sure I told her this right like that, but in my mind that you know, normally you talk to your sister, you tell her God please lead me to you, and then she tells you, okay,
I'll pray about it.
So my mind, no, I'm saying that that's the usual thing. I had in my mind that if I came and she gave me that answer, I wouldn't even come back. I would just go somewhere. Because I mean, like I said, I had prayed in the direction that I was sure that this is the way to go. I wasn't prepared to begin to gamble it and all that. So I went, saw her, talked, and left. I was just a young guy, just started work. I had no car, had nothing. I didn't even know where she was from, honestly. Did I? I didn't know where she was from.
I didn't also know where you were from too.
Wow.
She was Igbo.
I thought you were my
I knew she was Igbo, but I really didn't know where she was from. As a matter of fact, there was a brother I thought had wanted to marry her.
Okay.
Didn't go to her school, but I was traveling to Enugu one day and she gave me a letter. I don't know how it happened, but I gave me a letter to him, or he gave me a letter to her or something. I just knew two of them.
Okay.
Were two of them.
Okay.
I just
you're the middleman.
But after school, and then a year, 2 years, she was still
not married.
And so however, I just first. We had a mutual, well, we're in this fellowship, so everybody was mutually everybody. I lived in I lived with a brother. I lived with a brother in Sulere. So anywhere we met was anywhere, just a fellowship. So I hinted this brother, God is talking to me about this sister. You know? But it's very doubtful if she's not engaged now. It's very doubtful if because I know somebody who I think. So she said, no, let me find out. You know, that's how he put it. I think after a while.
So he did the
after a while he came back and said, I think that the sister is single. I don't know whether he gave me that immediately, but when we now went for that reunion, that homecoming, one of the closing sessions was a prayer session. You know, and one of our senior friends was leading it. According to my friend, when they now asked for people who wanted life partners to come for prayers, she came out.
Wow.
So
information.
My friend said he was praying and he opened his eyes and saw that she came out and thought, how possible
can this be?
So, well, for me, it was, do I say good news?
Yeah.
It's like saying you could,
oh, amazing.
I remember that I spoke to her around December or January.
Okay.
Because we fixed our wedding to be a year after. But we did it earlier than a year after.
Oh.
We did it in end of October, whereas it should have been somewhere
in December.
Or November.
So less than a year after telling her your intentions, you got married.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a testament of his own.
Marriage for me is a ministry. Why I say so is that I repented at the age of 17 in secondary school. And I don't know why, but I know that then in school, every week I will fast, I will pray for my marriage partner. Small, you know, that's the age.
As young as you were.
Yeah, nobody was talking about marriage, but I know I will pray, I'll fast. So, around that time, one day I was going to work. Got so many brothers, you know, normally.
You were a hot sister.
I wanted this, I want that, but one morning, I was going to work, I was serving. And I had this impression in my heart. Remember, I said I didn't really.
You didn't fancy him at the time.
But I just had this impression in my spirit. What if the girl Wadoka comes to marry you? Will you agree? I said, Tofia.
Oh my God.
Me, you know.
Yeah.
We are taught that you must do the will of God in marriage. That once you miss it, you miss it. So around evening, I just said, Lord, if it's your will, I will marry him. And it was like my peace came back, but he has not come, so to me,
he's not going to come.
So
wow.
Oh wow. But what that thing made me do is that I started avoiding him.
Wow.
I started avoiding that our fellowship.
Okay.
So one Sunday morning, I wanted my brother and family, they have already gone to
church.
We don't attend the same. They were Catholic. I was attending Fourth Square.
Okay.
I don't know. No, something just occurred to me that, oh yeah, go and pray for your life partner. I just entered on my bed. I just knelt down. I said, God, today, whoever my life partner is, I want to know. I said, amen. I stood up and dressed up and went to church. What happened that in my church, then every Sunday there's normally prophecy. Okay. So I was like,
maybe today is going to be your own day of prophecy.
So but I was in church. One of us, a member of that our fellowship, came all the way from either Ondo State or Oyo State. She was serving. Okay. She came to see me. Okay. In church. Immediately after Sunday school, she decided to leave the church. I forgot that prayer. If I remember the prayer, I would have just avoided. So we went to see this our common friend we was talking about. Okay. As we were in Otoni's house, the sister looked at me and said, Sister Chichine, what you did is stop me. I said, what did I do? He said, bro has come and he didn't tell me. But we are very good friends. Okay. I said, no, bro has not come. He said, no, bro
is the general name for
brother.
For brothers.
That's our own time. So,
bro, it means
okay. He said I didn't tell her. I said, no. Then she quickly asked me, where is Sister Amaka? Sister Amaka was the lady my husband was engaged to. Okay. And now Sister Amaka is in Lagos. And I am planning to go and visit her. She said, please don't go. Wow. She said, please don't go. I said, why? He said, if you go to visit her, she will think that you have come to laugh at her. I knew where she was going. I remembered the question. What if And hey, the prayer now just came to me, and those people just I say, God. Then I cut off the discussion.
Wow.
And that was it. Then either a month or thereabout, he now came to my brother's house. And so I knew he was coming. I knew he was coming.
Wow.
So he now came as he was talking, quoted the scripture.
James.
So that was when he quoted the scripture.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah, they coming.
We are not really friends. That they're not from friends. Then you now know. So he quoted the scripture.
Wow, amazing love story.
I now told him that, look, you have made sense. He said, what I said? You have made sense.
Oh my God.
Everything you have said, he said, well, what have I said? You have made sense. And this is me. When we were in school. If you tell me that a brother proposed to you and you said yes the same day, I will just look at you and
you're not serious.
You're not serious. And this is me again.
You're not the one saying yes on the spot.
Yes. It was after.
Oh wow.
After he told me that when he was coming, he told God that if I had said to him I was going to pray
about it,
that he would.
Wow.
Now, as you said, you used scriptures. I'm not wondering, is it that was quoting scriptures to toast?
No, to propose.
To propose, okay. To propose. Is it will we say it's an old fashioned?
Was it an in thing at the time?
Was it an in thing at the time?
I don't think so, but
for brethren.
No, I don't think so. But you know, as a Christian, you follow God as He's leading you. You will not say it because we quoted scripture. Then you must go and find out scriptures. God knew what you will do and get the heart of whoever. But the issue that follow Him.
Yes.
As He leads you, there are no rules. As you follow God.
How about your parents? They just said yes to? There was no opposition when it comes to...
Well,
the question he asked? Okay.
I was one to do, oh, will you marry me? Kind of.
Okay.
I'm not
Straight
sure
up.
Yeah, so it was plain.
God's leading.
So there was no paparazzi.
No. However, before you could get there, like I said, I know that one, if you didn't take anything out of fellowship, it was that don't make a mistake about your life partner. If you didn't take anything else, if you didn't take your Christian life, your holiness life, your prayer life, if you don't take anything out, take away, don't ever gamble when it came to marriage. That we took very seriously. So if before you could come to a sister with that flower and so on, you would have done your prayer work and been sure of it. So how you now make the presentation is a completely different thing. In any case, after we did that, we had times to go out, restaurant, blah, blah, blah.
So you guys had the proper dates, right?
So that had been agreed. Now before I had proposed to her and she had agreed.
Okay.
Before I went, my father wasn't usually around.
Okay.
My father was outside the country. And so I had an uncle who was at home. He was the one we were relating with things at home. It was after I proposed to her that I found where she was coming from. After I proposed to her, that 2 months later, 2 months later, my cousin was getting married.
Okay.
And when I introduced her to my cousin, it turned out that she and his wife were cousins too.
Wow.
So not very close cousins, but they had a relationship.
Yeah.
I had a relationship with my cousin. So
This is amazing.
Out well, so then I knew where she was from. Then I met my uncle and told him I found somebody I want to get married. Now, I didn't let him know we had gone the distance, but it was important because if I didn't get his approval when it was time to go, there could be a few things that would not be. Anyway, he said, well, give me some time. After about a month or so, he reached out to me and said, well, that the coast is clear, you could go on.
Wow.
He gave me details about her and all of that.
Interesting.
So it was easy for me to now go on. That's about that. We still advocate that, you know, because that pre-marital preparation makes and has made marriages stable. So that if you come into a home and there's a lot of friction, you end up going back to say, God, I thought this was your way.
Yes.
And this is the way we were also told. It was made plain to us that God reveals somebody to you doesn't mean you have a carte blanche. You know, doesn't mean you have, you know, an open check that your marriage is going to be El Dorado. You still have to do a lot of work in the marriage. But that when you get to a point of climbing the hill, you can go back to God and say, look, God, this is what came into in obedience to your word, and I need solution. That has been the bedrock of many marriages of our age. Now, why we push for this age, you know, why we push for us to go back to it is that we found that it's the only thing that can sustain marriages. Many times, you know, singing love songs, poem, and all of that, now, they are good for the very beginning. But 2 weeks after, it's as if everything is thrown to the winds. And then you start all over again. So the problem you face with someone who doesn't go to church is the same problem you face with someone who got married in church. So there's nothing to differentiate. That's why we want you to get back to that.
Then my people too, you know, we just left. He finished 2 years before me, 1 year. So he had just come to Lagos to look for a job, and he barely just got to one, and he was now coming. You know,
didn't even have a house.
He didn't even have a house. He was squatting. So when he came, my brother was like, this grass that don't even have a house. Maybe I'd already made up my mind because this is what the will of God. So when I sent to my mother now said, anything your senior brother says.
Okay.
Then I told my senior sister, I'm the last in the family of 6. All of them
we're all married.
So when I told my senior sister, that one says that she will agree only if she knows our genotype.
Hey.
because she was a matron and she has been seeing
a lot of family issues based on.
But then we didn't even bother to check because
I didn't even know what it meant.
The first thing is that I believe that since it's God.
It's God.
Everything.
Every other thing.
So after everything, you know, my husband is a very likable person. After everything, I was able to convince my senior brother. My senior brother now, because the first time he got wine, that one said, no, cannot take wine from somebody like me or something like that. Then the second time, after I was able to convince him, he now brought wine, he brought his friends, he now sent to my mother that they have agreed.
Okay.
He has agreed. Okay. So that was how. So then my senior sister, because when my husband came, everybody just like, she forgot the genital tissue, and I believe it was God because I know she would have held on that one.
And that would have been a big factor.
And because my mother, that one said no, that one would say me too.
No.
Amazing. Like, what other best love stories have you heard? As much as heavenly as this. When God plans your marriage, when God plans your spouse, this is your spouse, everything begins to fall into place. So do not try to run ahead of God or try to plan for God. Just allow him, let his will be done in your marriage, and you can see how beautiful, how handsome they look.
All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've been able to learn one or two things about finding God's will for you in marriage.
I like to call it finding your perfect match. But anyway, you get the gist. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. Bye.